Hello and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a bit of a special reading for full moon, but the super moon, blood moon, etc, etc. This is going to be readings for soulmates and those in divine partnerships. Whether you're with them or not is irrelevant. We have coming straight away for you, Leo. But yeah, of course, this may or may not resonate with you. We'll see. If you're not interested in soulmate stuff and all that, maybe check out the love reading I did under the new moon. Maybe there might be something there for you. Okay, so your energies come out fairly quick. King of Earth. What is the energies for Leo's divine partner? Of air. So this I'm seeing, Leo, you're in a feeling like a very stable, strong position. You've got everything together at the moment. Financially probably doing well, or at least maybe career's going well. Just feeling like you're able to sit back and appreciate things for the moment. The energy of your divine counterpart, the Ace of Air, they're wanting strong, truthful communication. They want to be honest with you. They want to have the talk, is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's pull some cards for you, Leo. What's the energies for Leo in this situation, this divine partnership, this soulmate connection? I'm finally starting to lose some of this energy from this moon. Oh man, it's only been at its peak like what's the time now? Just a few hours ago. Just coming out of the last reading, it just started to I could feel it starting to, the load sort of starting to come off my shoulders, so to speak. I knew these were going to be very difficult to do, but I wanted to get them done. First one I did was just before it was coming into its peak. It was hard. That was difficult. I literally had to scrap 2 readings because I was getting messages between me and my twin. It was literally the end result of both times is like, you need to let go of the emotional attachment. Like, try and so that was all a waste of time. Anyway, I got something out of it, I suppose. Come on, Leo. We're good. No, we're good. Okay. So energies for Leo. 3 of Swords in reverse. So it seems like you're coming out of a heartbreak. You know, always with the 3s, you know, it could be another party involved, or something like that, but definitely feeling a lot stronger than what you previously were. Perhaps some of this communication, if it has already happened, may have helped you in this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Do you feel that there was an opportunity that was lost? Do you feel like something didn't work out the way that you'd hoped? Once we have 3-0. It might have been something to do with maybe a job opportunity or a promotion or something. Ace of Swords in reverse. It has something to do with some dishonest communication. So possibly some lies and deceptions being flung about, it seems. You seem to be doing pretty well in this position. So in a very strong position, but it seems like maybe I feel like there was an opportunity lost due to some, like it wasn't, like the opportunity that was presented was false. But you're healing from this wound or this heartbreak or whatever's been going on for you in this state. What else we got for Leo? Energies for Leo. Alright, this one just wants to keep coming, so Queen of Swords. So you want to have this honest communication and you want to be in a more balanced, stable position, guarding yourself a bit here, but feeling more stable, at least emotionally, and you're being more rational about things is what I'm getting. So let's see. What's the energies under your soulmate, divine partner? Maybe it was them that communicated to you about this, finding out about some treason is one word I'm getting. That's an odd word to get. Possibly felt like it at the time. 2 of Wands. Well, they know what they want, definitely. Seems like they got your back in this, so I don't believe this dishonesty has come from them, at least not what I'm getting at this point. It seems like they're coming from a very honest and truthful point of view. 5 of Cups. Possibly some of this, they may have felt some of this pain for you in some ways, like it's affected them. Possibly if you might be in this position where you're a bit more cold now, maybe they might be feeling it. Like if you're giving the cold shoulder to people and that sort of thing, it's like they might be one on the receiving end of it, and possibly even unintentionally. But yeah, they don't want to. They're not letting go. Definitely not of the connection, but they are feeling quite depressed at the moment. In the Tower, they do want a strong foundation with you in the future. Well, that's what they're trying to build with you, so it's like they're almost putting themselves in this position so they're not reacting to how you're coming across, perhaps. It's like they're just like they're the faithful, loyal one in this case here. Perhaps you might be feeling like you don't know who to trust at this time, if there has been a major deceit or something like that, but it seems like they got your back on this one. Let's see. And yeah, they're taking on some of that emotion themselves. Let's see what else we got for Leo here. Yes, this could have been putting you in a bit of an unbalanced state here, Temperance in reverse. So it could have destabilized you a bit, at least your head and your heart, even though you're in a stable position, at least like in the physical sense, or physical realm I should say, but spiritually it's put you at an imbalance, but you're coming across very strong towards others. You're definitely not showing it. If you have been hurt, that's for sure. What else do we have here for Leo? Five of Pentacles, yeah, feeling left out in the cold, perhaps. Just feeling cold in general. Ace of Cups in reverse. So yeah, like just feeling like just feeling cold, just not interested in love at the moment, or it's just how your state is at this time. It's definitely not emotional. It's all based on like rational thought, logic, and just focusing on whatever this lost opportunity was, or this deceit. I don't feel like it's been coming from this person. If anything, I feel like they've been trying to support you, and they're getting some of this energy reflected back at them. Okay. We have your soulmate here. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's destabilized them emotionally. It's like they're feeling it. Whether you might be around them or not, I don't know, but if you are in contact, if you're not feeling it, it's like they definitely are, like for you, sort of thing. Perhaps you've been like reflecting like some of what you're feeling towards them in a way, and it's put them in a really destabilized position, and then now they're starting to feel like really cold and unemotional and stuff like that, like just depressed and sort of feeling like they want to retreat. Okay, what else do we have here for your divine partner? Yeah, they're definitely feeling left out in the cold. Like, I feel like they've tried to be honest with you, they've tried to be communicative towards you, but it's like you're shutting people out, and they feel like they're shut out with you, but it's like they want to, like, they just want to support you, and they feel like they can't, and the only way they can support you is taking on what you're taking on, in a way. Yes. Two of Cups reversed, perhaps. Oh, I hope you haven't been coming towards them with some of this energy, because they definitely feel like perhaps there was a breakup involved, like they don't want to let go. If you've broken it off with them, they definitely don't want to let go of it. And they feel maybe it's like the end of this connection between you two. They definitely feel like really, really depressed, sad. There's no communication here. 8 of Wands in reverse. Or maybe you feel it was from them that this deceit, this dishonesty had come from. Or It could be in some cases that's what the honesty was about. Maybe they come towards you and let you know about some of this, and it's sort of, it could have been for some that it could have ended this relationship. There's definitely a soul partnership here. You're definitely not feeling the love, and they're definitely not feeling the love. So you're mirroring each other in a lot of ways there. Let's see advice here. Somehow though, I don't feel like whatever this dishonesty or whatever was, or whatever this feeling of betrayed is, it's like, I don't feel like it's come from their side. Perhaps you're blaming them for it. Maybe you don't have enough information and that's what they're trying to communicate with you, but the communication's been blocked and they can't do anything about it. And they're just feeling it's like it's lost, you can't do anything. And you're feeling very rigid, very just not interested whatsoever in communicating anything emotional, like whatsoever. It's like a stalemate. You're both mirroring each other here. Feelings of loss and depression. It's the most important advice for Leo here. Passion ignited. Ace of Wands. So perhaps needs to be a new beginning in this. There's a new opportunity to start over. If this really was a connection between you both, if you still want it, it may need to be, like reignited, like you're gonna have to start working on yourself to balance out and then hear their side of the story. Perhaps you're not listening to what they have to say. It's killing them. Like if that makes you happy in any way, it definitely is. Let's see, what's the most important thing for Leo's soulmate? Because yeah, they definitely think it's over. It's definitely hurting them really, really badly. I feel this connection is lost. Yeah, and they have hope, and that relates to the star. So they're holding on. That's also why it's like death in reverse here. It's like they don't want to let go of this connection. They're just afraid it's over, and they're just holding on for dear life to hope. Oh man, I feel for this poor bastard, whoever it is. Jesus Christ, I must feel like absolutely. Ah. Well, I hope you had all the. I hope you didn't reflect this stuff at them without knowing something for sure. Ooh, because it seems that they've been honest. It's really unbalanced them, and they really feel like this connection's over. They can't communicate with you about it. They want honesty and everything like that. It's you just see it as like, nah. It's like, I don't know, this might be something, for someone completely different. Or maybe you heard rumors about a third party or something and just didn't get the facts first. Whatever it is. But it's like you cut yourself off emotionally from this person completely, or just from everyone. And it seems that there could be a new beginning here, and they're very hopeful, that's for sure. They're trying to heal. It's very promising what's there. Okay. What's the guidance here for Leo and divine partnership? What's the guidance here Yeah, maybe if you try to reflect any blame onto them for something, if you try and talk to them and reopen communication, you might find out some things you didn't know, because they're only trying to be honest with you. Whatever it is. But whatever it is, also, it could also go if there was a massive disruption in this connection. It seems like there's a new beginning that will come from it. Passionate new beginning. What's the guidance for Leo? Eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. Okay. Yeah, I get like a lot of this rigidity, is that even a word? Sort of needs to be dropped so this new beginning can take place. They're still hopeful, but they're fearing the worst, like, oh, they're like really hurting bad, whatever this is about. And you're definitely not feeling the love, that's for sure. Maybe it was something they did, or you think they did, but they want to be honest about it. They're definitely hopeful, but it's like they're just fearing the worst. They definitely want something strong with you. They don't want to end this. They're feeling very depressed, and they definitely know who they want. It's like it could have been something simple, like it's like perhaps they kissed someone at a bar when they were, had too many drinks, and it was sort of like come to them sort of after what happened. Maybe you saw them do it and it was like, oh, too late, bang, and it's all just broken out to hell. It's like, if you're in this mode of, just thinking logically, or think logically about it, but you got to regain balance, emotionally and mentally. Okay, let's see. The lady featured on this card feels completely at one with nature. She is in tune with the rhythm of the earth and her changing cycles. She does not resist the forces of nature, but moves gracefully with the wind. Yet, though her body sways with the wind, she is not swayed from her path, for her feet are firmly planted in the earth. She remains poised, dignified, and balanced. She has shown up in your reading today to help you loosen up and feel the rhythm of life. You will benefit greatly if you allow yourself to be a bit more flexible. Be open to new ideas. Accept that it is natural for things to change. Do not resist life's natural flow. If the path you are on seems to be all uphill, then find another way. There are many ways to get to where you want to go, so find the way that offers the least resistance. Life does not need to be as difficult as you are making it. It is often easier to dance your way through it. It is often easier to dance your way through rather than try to push your way through. Try it. Yes, the path of least resistance, Leo. Maybe a better way than what you've been doing perhaps at the moment, at least where this person is concerned. Definitely. Well, I do hope this helped bring some clarity for you, Leo, and until the next reading, take care.